Joe, thanks for staying with us. AFLW, of course, on the weekend. The Hawks 4-5, 27-2, good for Port Adelaide 110-16. But if you look at its 9 scoring shots to 11, so Port just still developing.
Have a good look at the last minute of that game. Have a real good look at the last minute of that game, which I thought was a complete farce. But anyway.
A complete farce.
Yes, it was.
Now, I just quickly, mate, I look at the reports in the AFLW, and I'm not trying to start a hand grenade here, but 1 minute it's Port Adelaide, then it's Power. Which one are we in the AFLW? Port Adelaide or Power?
Oh,
Port Power, or because you can't call them that. So
no.
people are asking me the question. They go, well, are they the Magpies or are they the Power?
No, don't you start that.
No, I'm not starting it. People are asking me, so I'm just asking for some clarity around it.
They are Port Adelaide or the Power.
Or the Power.
Simple as that. Both clubs, both teams,
They just
Let's
needed
not
a
say
bit of a clarity around it.
Power or anything like that.
No.
Although, because I think Matthew Nix made that mistake at the
I'm not asking you who made mistakes, mate. I'm just asking for clarity around it. Okay.
They're Port Adelaide.
Crows in a good come from behind win against Freo, and it was a good one because Freo jumped them early, 7-7-49, Freo 5-1-31.
Yeah, good
So
side,
Crows are motoring along, which leads us into this game tonight, mate. Brisbane v Adelaide at Metricon, 1v2. Both teams, 6 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, I like Adelaide. I still like Adelaide because Adelaide, they're the biggest side in the AFL. W. They're the biggest, strongest team in the W at the moment. So, they had that 7 or 8 years or whatever it is, start, whatever, and they've done it well because they're this little state team to pick again, and here they go again. But they are not an easy team to beat because of their size and speed. I think but Brisbane have been playing some excellent football as well.
Well, I've got a soft spot for Brizzy, so I have to go with
they've been playing some excellent football, and so this is probably the pick of the season.
Might nearly be a grand final
of the game.
Look, I think it could be. All right, and of course Saturday at Alberton, 12:40. The Port Adelaide or Power, who are 1 and 5, come up against North Melbourne, who sit in 7th spot. Port are in 16th, and we knew that this year going in they were going to be. North Melbourne only lost to Brisbane by 7 points last week, so they're playing some good footy.
And Ports are lacking in that department we just talked about with Adelaide, is their size. They're lacking in that size. And their 2 big players, Gemma Houghton, who was their number 1 pick, big, tall, strong girl. Both their big, tall, strong girls are not playing.
No.
So, and haven't done for 4 or 5 weeks. So it's hard for Port at the moment.
And you know how that impacts on your group.
It's all a curve, isn't it? This is your first year. This is what you're expected to do. And Adelaide is your benchmark. That's where you've got to get to.
All right. Now, the Sixers, of course, they're up Friday night. They play their first game against the Jack Jumpers. They won the pre-season blitz up in Darwin. Of course, created history when they beat the Phoenix Suns 134-24 NBA practice game. Then came back to reality against Josh Giddey, of course, who played with Sixers a couple of years back, 131-98. So I think the expectation this year on the Sixers is we need to see you in the grand final. If you're going to beat Phoenix, we're not making any excuses for you anymore. And I don't know if that's fair, but a lot of people have grabbed me over the course of this week and gone, phenomenal win. And I keep saying to them, it was a terrific win. And I've tried to put it in perspective, but they're not interested in perspective. They're going, I'm buying my season ticket. They need to win the grand final. If they don't, I'm off them.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm looking forward to watching them play. Well,
Randall and Franks, their 2 imports, are really exciting. Really exciting players. So I think there's going to be a lot there. The G League. Now, I know you don't know the G League. The NBA, of course, then you have the G League. So it's the AFL, SANFL. Tuesday night there was a game being played, and you've been a commentator, as have I. It's played in Las Vegas. It's between 2 teams. One's called Ignite, one Metropolitan 2. Now, there's a French player, 34-year-old guy, playing in the G League because that's the pathway through into the NBA. Now, this has gone bunter on the internet. And if you get a chance, get on and Google it up. The French guy's name is Stevie, which is spelt with 2 E's, so it's Stevie. And then it's Ho-U-Fat, H-O-U-Fat. So he hits a 3-pointer and the commentator goes, that was a 3-pointer by Ho-U-Fat. So, and just before that, prior to that, they're talking about a couple of players that need to get themselves in better shape for the NBA, and there's absolutely no reference to know that that's going to happen. So it's kind of, across the journey, sometimes for the commentators, I reckon they've got to put up with a little bit of I'm not sure I can go with that today.
Well, that's it. Sometimes it's you look at your sheet and you look at the teams and you go, they're taking the mickey here.
Yep.
Because there's no way in the wide world I'm going to announce that name there.
Yep.
Am I right? Because you'd have to, if you didn't have the opportunity to go down on the court and go, excuse me, fatty, how do we pronounce your name?
Oh, you fat.
Yeah. So
Sydney
anyway. 2000
Olympics, there was an Italian, because you get it phonetically on how to say it.
Yeah.
His name on the back of his singlet was spelled F-U-C-K-A. F-U-C-K-A, and it was pronounced Futschka. Yeah. I don't know how you get Futschka out of that, mate, but Roy and HG had a ball with it, I don't mind telling you. Hope you've enjoyed the show, everybody. We look forward to your company next week. Great weekend for sport here in South Australia.